If you watch how wealthy people actually behave, you begin to notice something strange. They don't chase the same goals most people chase. They don't react the same way to opportunities, and they rarely explain the rules they follow. Because the truth is this: wealth isn't just about money, it's about understanding a completely different set of rules. Rules that are rarely written down, rules that operate quietly behind the visible economy. Tonight we explore the invisible rules the wealthy follow, rules that shape power, influence, and long-term wealth. Welcome to Silent Wealth Codes. One of the first things you notice about truly wealthy individuals is how little they feel the need to prove it. Status signaling is loud. Real wealth often isn't. The wealthiest families in the world rarely display extravagant lifestyles the way popular culture imagines. Instead, they focus on something far more valuable: control over time, time to think, time to invest, time to position themselves years ahead of everyone else. Because when you control your time, you control your decisions. And when you control your decisions, you control your future. Most people think in weeks, some think in months, but wealth is almost always built by thinking in decades. The wealthy rarely ask, "How much money can I make this month?" Instead, they ask, "What position will I hold 10 years from now?" Businesses are built this way. Investments grow this way. Reputation compounds this way. Because time is not just money. Time is leverage. And leverage is the true engine of wealth. Hard work matters, but effort alone rarely creates wealth. The wealthy focus instead on positioning, position in a market, position in a network, position in an emerging trend. Think about it this way: two people can work equally hard, but if one person is positioned inside a rapidly growing industry, their results multiply. Effort matters, but where you place that effort matters far more. Wealth is rarely created in isolation. Behind nearly every major opportunity lies a network. Investors, founders, mentors, partners. Information flows through these networks long before it becomes public knowledge. This is why relationships often become more valuable than capital itself, because the right conversation at the right moment can change the entire trajectory of a life. In the modern world, attention has become one of the most powerful forms of capital. Companies compete for it, platforms monetize it, and individuals unknowingly spend it every day. The wealthy understand something most people overlook. Where attention goes, opportunity follows, which is why they guard their focus carefully. Distraction is expensive. Focus is profitable. Perhaps the most important rule is this: the most significant moves often happen quietly, before the public notices, before headlines appear, before everyone else rushes in. Opportunities often look small in the beginning, uncertain, unpopular. But those who understand the patterns of wealth recognize them early. And by the time the world catches up, they are already positioned far ahead. The invisible rules of wealth are rarely taught, not because they are secret, but because they require patience, discipline, long-term thinking, and the willingness to play a different game than everyone else. Most people chase money. The wealthy design systems that attract it. Most people react to opportunities. The wealthy position themselves before they appear. And perhaps the most important realization is this: wealth is not just a number in a bank account. It is a way of thinking, a way of seeing the world. And once you begin to recognize the patterns, you start to understand the quiet codes that shape power itself. This is Silent Wealth Codes,